Hey, it's Julie Ray back with another podcast episode for you guys. I'm your host, Julie Ray, and welcome to Real Talk 1111. And today we're going to touch on women that sell their food stamps to support a man or a habit or just anything in general, because you're not supposed to be selling food stamps, okay, ladies? Now listen, I know that times are hard and that people have to do what they have to do to provide, and it's okay one minute if you desperately have to pay a bill, you get what I'm saying? But then again, at the end of the day, is still taking food out of your kids' mouths. You feel what I'm saying? And especially if you have a lot of kids with inflation, EBT, food stamps, SNAP benefits, food coupons, whatever you want to call it, ladies. But just know that when you do that, you're taking food out of your kids' mouths. And the person that's on the other end that's buying them, they are just as wrong as you. Stop taking food out of your kids' mouths. Okay? And that's what we're going to touch bases on. Okay, I've been following a YouTuber's channel. She has a lot of good content. She has a lot of bad content as well. I'm not going to say any names on here because I'm not that judgmental, but what I will say is that I know for a fact, just by looking at what the kids are eating, that she is selling the food stamps to support her habit. You can look at her and tell that she's doing these things, and I just think that it's absolutely absurd. I think that it's totally wrong, and I think that women should not sell their food stamps to support a man, to support their habit, or just to go get their nails done and toes done and buy outfits for themselves while the kids go without and they're sitting here being neglected. You know what I mean? I just think that it's totally inconsiderate. It's totally unacceptable, and you should be a damn shame of yourself trying to sell some food stamps to keep up with the Joneses or to keep up with, high car payments that you have to pay. That's just being very inconsiderate, and no one should do that and treat their children that way. And if you are doing that, I suggest that you go ahead and stop, because it's not a good look. You're not going to get any blessings from it. Your kids are the ones that are really suffering behind this. They want good snacks, they want good food, they want nutritional meals. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the best mom of the year or whatever, because I have my flaws as well. But one thing I do know is I don't sell my food stamps, and also too, I make sure that my kids have everything that they need, just as well as any fit mother should. Okay, it's Julie Ray, Real Talk 111. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check me out on my other platforms: iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Radio. Also, now I'm on YouTube Radio, so I would like for you guys to follow me out, check me out, check out my content over on YouTube as well. It's Real Life of Julie Ray. Thank you guys so much, and I really do appreciate it. And if you could you like, share, and subscribe just to support the channel? It's a free way to donate, and I really do appreciate you guys for it. But anyhow, blessed. Back to the topic. Now we're talking about these neglectful women that are out here selling these food stamps, okay? And if you guys want to drop a comment down in the comment section, please feel free to do so, because I do upload to my podcast to, like I said, different platforms and things of that nature. So feel free to comment in the comment section and kind of tap in with me, check in with me. Just let me know that you appreciate the video, you agree with what I'm saying, you disagree with what I'm saying, or however it may be. Okay, all right. And then, so very good. So like I said, women that do that, you might have a lot of money on your food stamps, depending on, because on average they're giving women $200 per person that is on the actual food stamps application and card. Okay, so a woman with 4 kids, she's roughly getting $900 to $1,000 a month. So you do the math. Hey, it is what it is. But I know with it being an inflation outside, my kids eat up every little bit of the EBT, and plus I still have to go out there and buy more. You get what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I've elevated myself and gotten myself into a better situation, which I prayed to God for, and He really delivered and came through for your girl. So hopefully, if things work out very good for me, then I won't be needing the Section 8 benefits. And I do believe that people should only get Section 8 benefits, food stamp benefits, help from the government when they are in desperate need, and they have taken a financial loss. But I believe that people shouldn't stay on government assistance for a very long time, to better themselves. Leave it to the people that really need it, and the younger generation that are in need, of housing and food stamp benefits and things like that, because we are using taxpayers' money. And I just don't believe in gluttony. I don't believe in overly spending. I don't believe in being greedy. I don't believe in just taking advantage of things, situations, people, or places in general, because it's just not morally right. You just should try to do better for yourself every day. If your situation is not good, you should be outside trying to make a plan, filling out job applications, thinking about what you could do to get to the next best level. Okay, either you have to go back to school to because also SNAP benefits, if you receive SNAP benefits, they actually offer training courses that you could take in your local areas to further your education and get certain certifications as well. All right, and I'll try to drop a link in the description box with some information on that as well. But like I said, ladies, please don't be outside selling your food stamps, taking food out your kids' mouth. And if you do have a problem with, when you do go when you do go grocery shopping and your kids eat up everything, don't go and buy in bulk a lot at one time. And if you do buy in bulk at a lot at one time, only separate your snacks and maybe have like a certain box that you have that you put the food in. I don't really suggest putting locks on boxes and locks on refrigerators and food and things like that, because that just seems like a neglect tactic to me, and it just doesn't look right. What if someone walked up in your house and seen chains on a refrigerator? It just look, and then they're gonna question like, what else is going on in there? You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good look. It's Jilly Ray Ray. It's just not a good look, and it's Jilly Ray Ray. And I'm dropping straight facts and knowledge for you guys, because I'm on the up and up of doing better myself, and I would like to bring and encourage and motivate someone to do the same thing, because I might have some knowledge that you might need to know, and you might have some knowledge that I need to know. And us being minorities, I believe that we should come together and stick together and be more of a unity, instead of always sitting around bashing anyone. And I've always said and told people, and people that know me know this as well, I don't ever sit around and just totally talk about someone if I can't actually help them, with resources and knowledge that I know and things like that. All right, so don't talk about anyone if you're not trying to help anyone with some corrective criticism, because guess what? Everybody could use some corrective criticism, down to teachers, down to pastors, motivational speakers, kids, parents, everyone could always use some corrective criticism. You know what I mean? So take it with a grain of salt. Don't always think that people are trying to judge you or be judgmental. Learn how to take some corrective criticism so you can better yourself, because I know I did. Sometimes it takes someone else looking in your life and maybe can give you some reflection tips and pointers of how you can get to the next level. You never know who you might meet. That's why I treat people with the same respect. I treat the janitor with the same respect as I treat the CEO. You know how it goes. It's Jilly Ray Ray. But yes, so please, ladies, and like I said, if you don't let these men get your EBT cards and go out here and, oh baby, let me get some crab legs and let me get some lamb chops and let you gonna buy me a big steak tonight. Ain't no steak, bitch. This money in this state is for these kids. Whoever is on your EBT card is who needs to be eating off the EBT card, not nobody else. And then also too, family members will try to get around you when they know that it's EBT EBT time drop date just so they can say, oh, you got some stamps I can get. No, no, no. If you got a family member and they have a job, they can afford food on their own. You're getting government assistance because you have zero income or you have a very low income rate at the moment. So you don't have room to give anyone your food stamps. And if people are sitting there just wanting to use you or come around you, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, don't let them do it. They are users and they are manipulators. They're just trying, they know that you have a lot of kids and, you know, they know that you're low income and you might need a few bucks, you know, to pay a bill or, you know, to put some gas in your car or whatever. No, learn how to budget, learn how to prioritize, and learn how to save your money instead of always spending and splurging on things that you don't necessarily need. So, so you won't get in those vulnerable weekend moments for these people to use you and manipulate you like the way that they do, okay? And if you are around people that are trying to do that, I suggest that you let them know these few couple of words that I'm about to tell you right now. Say, no ma'am, I'm not able to afford to give or sell any food stamps because the people that are, me and my kids that are on this food stamps card, we are very low income and we are in poverty. So what do I look like trying to feed someone else's family and getting over on me by taking half of what you know, what people sell food stamps for? I don't know because I don't do it. But please don't let them do that to you. Tell them no, no, no. Just say no. Just simply say no. I can't give any food stamps up. It's an inflation outside. Simple as that. Or no, I don't really have anything to give. I don't have anything to spare. I need everything that I need to buy these kids back to school snacks. Learn how to feed your kids nutritional meals, because if you're seriously spending that money on nutritional meals, fresh produce, apples, oranges, strawberries, grapes, sandwich meat, bread, produce, broccoli, asparagus, green beans, cucumbers, salad mixes. Make a big salad in a salad bowl. Chop some cucumbers, some tomatoes, I like pineapples, I like romaine lettuce as well, and it's not cheap. So no, you know, learn how to cook a protein with a veggie and then one starch, not a meat and, you know, a meat and two starches. That's not healthy. You want to always eat balanced meals and feed your kids balanced meals so they're able to have nutrients in their bodies so that they're able to grow and develop the way that they're supposed to develop. You know, your three-year-old shouldn't be looking like 8 months. You know what I'm saying? That's because that means that they're malnourished. And if your kids only want to eat certain things, that means that they are malnourished. That means that they need proper nutrients in their body that comes from proper protein in meat, proper nutrients in grains and oats, and proper nutrients in vitamins like vitamins A and C, like in like tomatoes, vitamin C that's in lemons, oranges, and things like that. Okay, so always feed your kids a balanced meal, and I promise you, if you're buying fruits and vegetables, slowly introduce your kids to the fruits and vegetables. So, you know, if they're used to only eating one or two things, and I know that it is a struggle out there, and if you have a lot of kids, you are going to have to make those struggle meals sometimes, but don't make the struggle meal every day. And also learn how to not use so much sugar in your teas, your Kool-Aids, and in your foods like spaghetti, on your extra salt and sugar on your fruits. That's not necessary. Most fruit is naturally sweet. You know what I mean? So just please watch what you eat. Please watch what you feed your kids. You know, when you get your EBT card, you shouldn't go out here and buying all these sugary sodas, and then years later you're ending up with diabetes. You're eating all this sodium seafood boils with all this sodium salts and stuff on it. That's how people get high cholesterol and high blood pressure. You know, what you eat today will affect you tomorrow and years down the road. You know what I mean? So please watch what you eat. Learn how to make nutritional meals. Learn how to plan menus for the week so that your kids are not eating the same thing, and so that they're able to get proper nutrients. Make some beans sometimes, make tacos with some lettuce. If you slowly introduce your kids and you keep feeding them the fruits and vegetables, they will eventually get used to them, and they will want to have them more often, like the fruits, the grapes, like the little oranges, what is it, the little mandarin clementine oranges and things like that. Strawberries, get them, cut them in half, put them in a container so that they're able to scoop out a few, for a little bowl, for a snack. Don't always learn how to feed them chips and cookies and cakes and pies, because that could create pre-diabetic symptoms in children, and you don't want that to happen, because pre-diabetic symptoms in children could lead to kidney failure and things like that, and you don't want to be taking you or your kids to dialysis and things like that, or getting limbs amputated because you intake too much sugar in your diets on a daily basis. No, that's not healthy. Please get on a diet. Plan out meal plans, so that, like I said, your kids are able to eat nutritional meals. Stop selling your food stamps for money. Your kids need all of that food stamps, okay? Stop being neglectful and selling your food stamps, okay? Feed your kids nutritional